Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 9 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. Today I am smelting up ores like nobody's business. I think I just got done processing all the ores that I got from mining between episodes, which is a good time. You can see we've got a bunch of junk in here that I'm getting to put away. Lots of resources collected while mining. In a pretty good position. Decided to throw in this chest a bunch of the ores that I haven't really been processing, right? All this stuff. And today, I have no idea what we're doing. Does that sound like a good plan? Do we sound like we have a good plan on what we're doing today? Lead, silver, and osmium. I didn't have these guys. I don't need those just yet, I don't think. If we do, we'll process them. Cool? Cool. I would love to get a better hammer, because I've been using bronze hammers, which have been actually holding me over pretty good, right? Thermal hammers, right? Bronze has been holding me over all right. It's got a decent mining speed and a decent durability. Better than, of course, iron, which has 500 durability, and copper, which is 350. 650 ain't bad. I could either go diamond, okay, which requires 10 diamonds, has an 8 mining speed with 3100 durability, or platinum has a 9 mining speed with 28 durability. So platinum's a little bit faster with a little bit less durability, right? But what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because I do have enough diamonds and I do have enough platinum now for that, I'm not sure which direction I want to go just yet. But what I do want to do is hold off on making them because I can enchant those guys, right? So what I'd love to do is get something like an unbreaking or even like a repair on those things would be super cool. Mending would be great, right? But if I got some kind of like unbreaking or something like that would be super nice. Unbreaking would probably be really nice because I have a ton of experience, as you can see. Well, I mean, not a ton, but some. Definitely some experience. We have a few solidifieds in there too. So I'm thinking I might want to get an enchanting table. There's only one problem with that. Enchantment tables require compressed diamond. Everything else here is easy. Obsidian, books, chest, gold, liquid crystalline cell is just basically any melted gem, right? Poured into a cell. But the compressed diamond obviously requires a diamond in an enchantment chamber or enrichment chamber from mechanism. And that requires a handful of things, all of which are straightforward, except for maybe the enrichment metallurgic infuser. I don't know what's involved in making these things. Probably not too bad, it looks like. Yeah, this thing ain't bad, metallurgic infuser. The problem is coolant cells. The 30K coolant cell requires ovium, which on the surface ain't terrible. But we definitely need to get ourselves something that can mine cobalt level ore, right? Because ovium, which we found some of, remember, we found some of that. And probably by the time we get ovium, we probably won't even need to do this, because once we have access to ovium, I'll be able to make a tool forge from Tinkers and get a Tinker's hammer going on. So I don't know what direction we're going to go for hammers, but that's more off-camera work. I want to progress through the quests and get like my base teched up and do some stuff on camera. So that's for me to worry about between episodes, is how we're going to mine all the stuff that we need. So what I think I'm going to do is take a break from the alloys and ores chapter here for a bit and jump back into main quest line, because coolant cells are definitely one of the next things we're going to need to get so we can get a steam dynamo going. We could also get into the canola press. There's all this stuff from Inuri crystals. Ooh, a crusher. Maybe I can use that instead. That might be cool. Instead of things, right? And we can get into immersive down here, whatever these compounds are all about. The other thing I really would like to do also is get into white magic, because Botania and Astral will both have really nice stuff for me at this current tech level. Frequently, tech tends to overshadow magic in mod packs, so like part of me would love to do some Astral stuff in addition to the tech stuff that I'm doing. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But let's continue the main quest line and see what comes up. So what do we want to do? Let's get some Inuri crystals so that we can do this stuff, right? So I've got plenty of iron at this point. Like, really plenty. So I'm just going to grab a few Inuris, because this also gets me the crates, which are nice to have, right? So there's that quest completed. Cool. And that gets me, ooh, a bacon omelet. I like the sound of that. I'm still just happily accepting food because, as you can see, I had a pretty full lunchbox, and then I went mining, and then I don't have a full lunchbox anymore. So, Yeah, that's what's up. So we can get crushers, which doubles things, and dusts. So that's nice. So no more using that mortar and pestle thing. That would be cool to have, absolutely. Right? So let's get that added to the to-do list. And storage crates, like we've made these before, right? But now we can make Inuri plates. So why don't I get 6 more storage crates and maybe upgrade all our dudes? That would be cool. That would be super cool to upgrade. Let's see, in here, I think I was hiding some wood as well, because when you go mining, you need a lot of inventory space in this pack. I mean, not any more than any other pack, I guess, to be fair, but still. Quite a bit, quite a bit. Let's also get more iron. I want to just, like, have some stuff on me, right? Like iron, copper, tin. That'll be the base materials just to have on me, so that I can make more things like the saw, right, that we just used up, right? Do that, and then boom, we have a saw. Cool. All right, so if I want to make, let's make like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That doesn't seem too bad, but I need a little bit more of you. I'd like 3 more of these, right? And that would be 4 sets, right? And now I need 4 silicon. So I need more of those silicon bools, right? Now those were sand and something or other, right? So that would be, that's right, and clay. Right. Ooh, that's another way to get it. Just checking out what some of these other options are, right? Alloy smeltery from Tech Reborn, right? But a block of coal and a block of clay and some sawdust. Another reason that would be nice to have probably the crusher, right? So, some blocks of clay. Let's get like 8 sets of these. Does that sound fair? I think that sounds like a good number, right? 8 sets of these? Yeah. So for that, we're going to need 8 blocks of coal, right? Think it's that many? Can I shift KU? What is this stuff? Fragmented carbon. How did that happen? Oh, you did that, huh? Okay, cool. What do you do? I don't know. Nothing. Nothing. Fragmented carbon. I just can't turn you back into coal, huh? Alright, so I should be careful with the Shift K command. Understood. Understood. There you are. 8 blocks of that, and then a bunch of sand. And then that crusher dude with that many? Cool. Alright. The other thing we need to do probably is fill these guys up, because I can only imagine that they're getting a little bit low. Yep. Okay, good deal. So while that cooks up and we get ourselves a little bit more silicon, that'll get us more crates that we can store more stuff in, right? And that would probably be really useful. But for now, we just need to do this, which should be in here. We can get one of them for now, and that'll complete the quest. Hooray! And then let's get these guys out of here, so that we can do the rest that we want to have, and then we can upgrade our storage stuff. Because crates are just the bee's knees, aren't they? They're the greatest. Did I use up all of my saw again? I probably did. Cool. And cool. All right, then we can replace some of this stuff, right? Definitely things that we're like filling up on, right? So you should get replaced, right? Now, obviously, there's some junk in here that doesn't really belong, like the ingots, right? And the bucket of water. How did you get, what? I don't even know how that happened. But hey, ain't that much better. All right, let me organize my inventory and we'll be right back. And I'm gonna stick these 2 crates in the corner here because I don't know what to do with them for now, but yeah, they'll do their job. Cool. All right, so now that we got crates taken care of. Storage cabinet, huh? Has 270 slots, but can only hold items that are the same type. It is therefore particularly suitable for items that cannot be stacked. All right, cool. From the storage cabinets mod. Yeah, okay, cool. Storage cabinets are neat. I think we played with that in a previous mod pack. Hey, I got a platinum ingot for that. That's exciting. And some bottles of enchanting. Neat. Why does it look greener than normal? Doesn't it look greener than it normally does? Oh. Alright, but I'm going to hold off on the storage thing. I want to get the crusher going. Can we get the crusher? I'd like that plan. I would also like to get canola. Because that's usually a good power source, right? If we can get that cruising. So let me make the stuff to make this off camera. Be right back. Alright, so I ran into something that I don't know how to solve just yet. Well, actually, I have an idea. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad to solve. It just means a little bit of exploration, which maybe you guys want to come with me on that adventure. Let's make sure that it's nice and daytime out there. Because sneaky mobs are sneaky in this pack, let me tell you. Let's look at journey map real quick. Alright, we got some white stuff over here. Let's head due east. That looks like not a terrible direction. And do I have a shovel on me? I should. Yep. Baroni. Alright, we're heading east. See, look at the bad guys. See the creepers? They sneak up on you in this pack. Sneaky little creepers. Bad guys everywhere. Alright, I want to head this direction because one of the things I need is a 10k coolant cell to make my crusher, right? 10k coolant cells are just water with a couple snow or water with ice. So I'm sure that'll be easier to automate. Is that easier than 10k coolant cells usually are? Isn't coolant usually like way more complicated than that? Or am I out of my mind? I feel like it's usually like a little bit trickier. But I'm hoping the white stuff on the map over here is actually snow and not like this marbly stuff. Because that would be a bad time. And copper's annoying, so I grab it whenever I can. The reason copper's annoying is it's at a higher Y level than most other resources. Yeah, that looks like snow, right? That totally looks like snow. And if we really wanted to, we could like make a snowman or something. But we'll get there. Has shovel on hotbar, does not use. Good job, Beowulf. But yep, that's snow. All right. Well, that wasn't so bad. I don't know how much of this stuff we're gonna need. Maybe I should just be using a normal shovel for this. Where are you at, normal shovel? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Does that seem like the appropriate amount of snow? Alright, and to be fair, my concerns were valid, because check that out. Over there, that's snow over there. That, not necessarily snow. Is journey map indicating the difference there, or not really? It's a little tricky to tell what's snow and what's... I guess that's marble or whatever, right? Luckily, snow stacks up to 64. Doesn't it normally do 16? Am I crazy? I don't know. So many things. Nobody really knows. Tricky, tricky. Remember, set home's a thing. And it's part of the quest line, so it's not cheating. The pack intends you to use set home. I'm just saying. The pack intends for you to use /set home. You know what I would love to find is the other kind of berry. That would be really cool, because we have raspberries and blueberries. If we could find the other kind of berry, that would be great. Because that's a pretty good food source, those berries, when you put them in the bowls or whatever. So I should be able to do this, and now we've got our coolant cells that we need for this guy. So I need 3, but that's good enough, right? We also need a saw blade, which is easy enough. Hey, coolant cells, that was a quest. Today we learned. What quest was that in? Oh, it was over here. Sweet. Good times. Anything good in the... Guess what I say to you, sir. Goodbye. Quest complete range weapons, though. Good enough to make a quest completion. Alright. So you're cool. And then I think I need 4 of these. And then finally we need some basic coils, which don't look too bad. And we need some Rostonia crystals. And we need this thing, which is actually quite the hassle to make. Hopefully we can automate that a little bit better sooner than later. So back in a minute once that's all done. Alright, so I've got this dude, I've got this dude. Does that mean we're cool? 2 tin plates, boom, boom, boom. And we have a crusher, guys. We have a crusher. That is what's up. That is super duper what's up. So now, let's rearrange all this stuff, right? So I'm going to change you so that you're blue on the top. and your orange out the back. How's that sound? And then we can run some stuff. Right, so coal generator can chill on the top here. Right, and you can output there. Right, and you can have your coal back. So you're draining because I attached these dudes. And there you go, we got a crusher. Neat! Alright, I like it. Alright, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I just made all the things I need to make one of these. Hooray! Nice. Powered furnace. That's nice. I'm tired of wasting coal on smelting. So if I can just, you know, do that and be more efficient with my fuel, that's cool beans, right? 100% get rid of all you guys for now, right? So now I can smelt those one-offs and not feel bad about, hey, I'm wasting coal. Feel bad / get yelled at in YouTube comments. You know, that kind of thing. So I want to make a steam dynamo. That would probably be the next good task to make. And the reason I want to make that is that leads to what looks to be an important chapter, the motor. Because that has that little shape on it, right? That indicates like, hey, this is important, right? So I think this is the main path, and also apparently this one, to get us into the next chapter. Which, not necessarily rushing to the next chapter, but I wouldn't mind teching up a little bit. And like I said, we're probably, I think what I'm going to do next episode is jump into white magic and see what kind of cool stuff we can do in there. I'd love to get into astral, like I said, so that's going to come soon. But I also just want to keep up this whole setup, right? So let's get a steam dynamo going here. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copper plates, which I love that I can do this now. It's so nice, right? What else do I need here? I need some silicon in a bucket and a chest and some red alloy ingots. Silicon in a bucket and a chest. Some red alloy ingots. Buckets, I remember, didn't we say they were annoying to make? What's the deal here? Yeah, not terrible, but not, yeah, I mean, we can pull that off now, right? Totally. Totally can pull that off. All right, bucket and a chest. And we need some red alloy ingots, which we may have some of, but I want to say that I've probably used up all my red alloy ingots. So that should be cool. We'll get that smelting. Yeah, auto split on. Smelting 2 things at once, way faster. All right, so get our copper plates and we're good to go. So smelted up real quick, made the transmission coil, bada bing, bada boom. Now, is this like your standard process steam dynamo? I would imagine. So let's allow you to receive energy from the bottom. And I guess you just take water and generate RF with coal, right? So same thing, like I don't know why I would want this. Like the coal generator, is it gonna tell me what we're doing here? So that's 24,000 RF per coal in a steam generator with no upgrades, by the way. The steam dynamos can be upgraded, so that's definitely like one reason to do this, right? I'd love to see what the coal usage, coal generator, is JEI gonna tell me? It's not. 30 RF a tick? Okay. Yeah, is that what you're doing, is 30? I guess. Meh. So that's probably a little bit better, but we have to supply it with water, obviously, so we'll look at that. But hey, that got me a bunch of questy stuffies, so that's neat. Let's put away some of that inferium. And let's see what's next. I also have a couch on my inventory for some reason. Don't know how that happened. Probably grabbed it out of a chest by mistake. All right, so we'll look at that steam dynamo as potentially being a role in our stuff. But a motor added by Project Red for making lots of components seems like a straightforward-ish recipe, right? So 2 of you. And we just need some magmatite or smoothstone and a gold gear. Thought I've had gold on me. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm a derp. Right? And some smoothstone. Could this convert back to smoothstone? I forget. No, it could not. But luckily, I think I can. Oh, no, we have some. Cool. And you now. Cool. Nice. And that leads to saw blades. Didn't I just make a saw blade? But I guess you want me to have 2 of them. For some reason. I guess we're leading to something important here, right? And I'm getting loot bags, so that's nice. Bada bing, look at that. Diamond helmet. I'll take it. I will very much take it. And I will put you guys away. Cool. And an iron shovel? I don't think I need that. So you can trash can. Alright, next task, which should be relatively important, I presume. I ran outside, grabbed a few bips and bobs, because I want my crusher to do that. I'm assuming you do this, Mr. Crusher. I mean, I didn't feel like it was fair to call him Wesley. There you are. 6 of those should be cool, and we'll get 2 sets of these. Technically, I think I only need 3, but I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure. Because we need to make some pipes. I'm assuming this quest is leading me to something, because it has me crafting a bunch of components, right? Cleaning tubes and liquid cleaning tubes. The other thing we need is some cactus, which I remember setting up a cactus farm and having never harvested. So I guess we should do that real quick. I like the magnet into your inventory thing, because it doesn't give them enough time to, you know, touch the other cactus and get voided. How cool is that? Might as well get my sugarcane while I'm out here too, right? And I've been harvesting my crops like crazy, because food's, like, still an issue for me, amazingly. Speaking of what's amazing is the fact that this is still a thing. This inventory is just shenanigans, isn't it? A little bit of shenanigans going on in this inventory. I guess I'm gonna call you a mob drop just so I can transfer, but that's really just pushing the project problem back a little bit. So we'll just have to figure out how to deal with that. But for now, you can auto sort your stuffs and get me some cactus dye. Cool. So I think for the green tubes, we need 6, and that'll get me 2 of each. So I'm basically just doubling what this recipe's calling for a little bit. And these guys are orange dye and iron as well. So not a huge deal. This will get us going just to complete the quest. And then the remaining stuff we'll take care of, right? So this is 12 of that. Nice. And this is 6 of that. And we'll just, like I said, double it. Because why not? I'm assuming we're going to need more at some point. And we're actually good on iron. Well, we're not that good on iron. We're better than we were a day or 2 ago. But, you know, cool. Claim your coolant cells and your iron plates. Sweet. All right. Next up, you want me to make a pulverizer and a sawmill. Hey, so sawmill would be nice to have for sure, but a squeezer sounds cool for seed oil. Okay. And the pulverizer, I feel kind of dumb doing a pulverizer because I just did the Actually Additions one. I guess you're branching off is what's happening here, and you're basically letting me choose which one of these paths to follow, which is why I kind of shied away from immersive engineering, because as much as I like immersive engineering, the mod, I don't feel like doing the whole like giant machines thing right now. You know what's cool though is it looks like we're actually capable at this point of making an induction smelter, which would make some of our other recipes cheaper. So I think I might actually want to follow this quest line, even though I did just make that powered furnace and crusher thing. I feel like this might be a good route to go. So I think I will actually make this. What's going to be involved here? A couple chests and some bronze plates and some iron plates. How many more iron plates do I need? I need 4 more iron plates and a bunch of bronze. So why don't I craft that real quick off camera? I'll be right back. All right, so that's the bronze plates we need. So I do want the pulverizer, right? Definitely want the pulverizer. Not bad. We just need a couple of chests. We can pull that off, right? With our current wood in our inventory, sure can. Nice. All right, this isn't bad at all. You know, the recipes are big and they look a little bit scary, but they're not. They're not even a little bit scary. Like, there's a lot of pieces to them, but it's really not terrible. But the reason I definitely want the sawmill, right? And that's going to lead to a solar panel tier 2 and that stuff. So by the way, you get 3 silicon from doing the saw. You get 8 from the sawmill. I had to make some silicon just now, so I was like, just curious. How nice is that? Hooray! Quest complete, sawmill. I'm just going to keep popping machines inside this room. That's why we made a long room. We knew we'd have a lot of machines going on. Booyah. That's actually pretty exciting that we have that sawmill going on now. And that leads to a magma crucible after the solar panel tier 2. So what do those produce? 8 RF a tick? That's not too bad. It's not too bad. We could look into doing those. What's involved in making that? Mirrors, control circuits, the solar panel Mark 1, some iron plates. There's no reason we needed a pulverizer to get this, but, you know, 100% something we might do. You know what's funny? It's only one solar panel Mark 1 to upgrade, so it's not too bad. I'd like to make these more easily now, and I kind of assume, and I might be wrong, but I'm hoping that the squeezer leads to the carpenter. Like, what's involved in getting a carpenter? Because that looks like it makes things for the better. Wow, that's a lot. Empowered Restonia crystals? So we have to get, like, into the empowerment stuff. Ugh. Data storage circuits, memory tiers. This is open computer stuff, right? Grog? What is happening in my life right now? What is happening? I totally need the advanced circuits, right? So that's not too bad. So we have to get into steel before we can get into a carpenter, for sure. And we have to do the empower and that 30k coolant cell thing. This seems to be like a big item in the pack that leads to bigger and better things, right? For sure. For sure. So we shall see what's going to happen next. So I guess we're not getting there too soon, right? But let's keep on hammering away. Squeezer, huh? That might be something to look at doing next. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to break the mold. I'm not going to do the squeezer next. You know what I'm going to do next? Induction smelter, because I'm pretty sure I can do all these things, right? I'm pretty sure I can pull off an induction smelter right now. And that would be super cool. Maybe I can't. Maybe I need more copper. So I think I need to do a little bit of mining, which is unfortunate, because I was trying to avoid mining. But I think I'm going to go with the diamond hammer. Diamonds actually seem to be more common than platinum, based on what I've found so far. So with that in mind, I think diamond hammer is the right way to go. Only because resource availability, right? Platinum is probably used for more things. Diamonds are probably, I'm sure, used for things as well, but... Now, you're not going to be able to mine that, right? Nope, definitely not. Hello, creeper running at me. I got you. I got you, Mr. Creeper. All I want to do is grab a couple pieces of copper. Could you, monsters, please make that not so difficult for me? I'd appreciate that. Like I said, monsters are, like, serious business in this pack. But I'm just going to, like, quickly mine up a little bit of copper, if I can find some. I tried doing some branch mining around here. I don't know how much success I had, but we'll be back in a minute. Oh, and every now and then I've been finding meteorite blocks, which again needs cobalt to pick up. I'm thinking limestone should probably go in. Oh man, we got so much junk. So much junk. That seems reasonable, right? And I'm just going to trash this stuff and this, and that should be good. And a skull fossil, huh? Good times. All right, back to mining. Be right back. Just need a little bit of copper. All right, so I'm going to call 17 copper good enough. I'll throw it in the pulverizer. I think it's a little bit slower than the crusher, but it can also auto output to the adjacent inventory, so that's nice. It's got that going for it. I'm definitely liking these thermal machines. That is making a lot of stuff better for me. Is there a better way to make this stuff, by the way, in thermal? Like, I'm just asking. Induction smelter? Ooh, copper and redstone make 10. That ain't bad. See, there's some good induction smelter recipes here. Really good. And then also, it takes 8 of these to make this. But check this bad boy out. Maybe not that. But we want to smelt this dude. Right? And that turns into this. We can induction smelt this with 4 electrotine and iron. Pretty cool. Right? So definitely, I feel like the induction furnace is going to be a huge benefit for us to have. Right? Huge, 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 huge. Do we have any more of those little capacitor doohickeys? No, but we can get more, I'm sure, as long as we have paper and more of these little dudes. And golden iron. Yes, good, good, good. So I need, like, more of these. I'm going to get 2 sets of those, because clearly we need a lot. And then we also need some more of that super glue. Okay. And then we need these dudes. Cool. 1 of these. Nice. And we'll put the rest of that away. Cool. Okay. So now what else for an induction smelter? The motor, which we've got the prereqs for the motor. We just need the gold gear and the smooth stone. And I'm going to let you go back to processing, because I needed to borrow the copper dust to make the electrotine. We might not have enough bronze. We'll find out. I'm hoping we do. Right? Then we need the silicon plate, which we have one of, so that's cool. So realistically now, it's just one of these dudes. Told you I'd need extra. Told you. Told you. And we need a coolant cell. And then we need 8 iron and 8 bronze plates. We should be able to pull off the bronze. That should be cool. Okay. So there's 2 bronze. Let's get 6 bronze. Right? Or is it 4 bronze? I forget. It's the same ratio if I dust it, right? So you, or this bronze dust, right? So 4 copper and 2 tin make 4 bronze. No, that's not the same ratio, is it? That's the ratio we want to go with, right? Make 4? Yeah, I don't think that's the right ratio. That's what we want to make it, yes. So it's 6 to 2, not 4 to 2? 6 to 2. 4 to 2 makes 4 bronze. 6 to 2 should make 8 bronze, right? If I'm not mistaken. I believe that to be true. And I'm throwing an extra one in there so I can dump it out as a block because I'm lazy like that. I believe that is correct. Yes, so it's more efficient to make the bronze in the smeltery, or probably by theory in the induction furnace, than it would be to make it with the dusts. Correct, see? And now I can have a block of it. How cool is that? All right, once again, if I'm right, I think this is an induction smelter. Booyah! Now that wasn't a quest, and that's okay. Because this induction smelter, as we've acknowledged already thus far, is going to help us a lot. And I think this might unlock steel ingots for me, if I'm not mistaken. Because induction smelters can usually pull off steel. Okay, maybe it can't. Big old womp womp. That's a shame. Alright, so how do we get steel ingots? We can melt some steel blend. Yes, I am well aware. Molten steel. Doesn't have a casting recipe or anything. Alright, so what are our other options for steel ingots? There's tungsten steel. Steel ingots. What other options exist for you? It might have to be the blast furnace from Immersive. Or the industrial blast furnace from Tech Reborn. That I could be down with, right? 'Cause, yeah, that could work, right? Yeah, let's plan for that one. What we're gonna do though? Wrap up the episode. All right, Dynamo signing off. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next time. We will. We don't necessarily have access to steel as a result of doing that, but we definitely have access to cheaper other recipes. That'll be nice to have, right? 100% very glad to have that recipe knocked out and under our belt. For now, though, 20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.